so I'm in a little bit of a rush, so I didn't show the warm-ups. But, I did some forearm curls, I did some push downs, I did some face pulls, I did a plate, I did 2 plates, I did 3 plates, each about, 5 reps for a plate, 3 for 2, 3 for 3. So I feel pretty warm, I feel very comfortable with this weight. Oh, fuck. So I know that, I actually put ice in the jug. I know that 345 on the Smith machine, or at least 3 plates and 2 tens on either side, how the Smith machine is, but this will be a perfect starter. And then, as I get weaker as the sets progress, I'll go a little bit lighter. That was definitely as much as I could do for 8. Okay. Fuck, man, let's drop it down to 3 plates. That's feeling heavy today. But that is about right. I want my first heavy sets to be just about failure at 8 to 12. So a little bit on the low end with 8, but it still fits. Okay. I think one more with 3 plates, and then I'll either drop it to 2 plates and a 25, or I'll just move on to a new movement entirely. Okay. All right. Let's just move on to the hammer strength press. Whew. I like the Smith, but I don't like it more than 3 sets for today. Okay, so with these sets of hammer strength presses, I'm going to try to do them a bit slower and emphasize the squeeze at the top of the rep a bit more. Like doing those incline Smith, I was fatiguing the fuck out of my chest, but I wasn't getting that squeezing, burning feeling at the top of the rep, except for those last 3 when I was really trying to force it out. But a machine like this, especially when the handles come towards each other as you do the rep, even though it's very slight on this machine, it still gives you some of that kind of fly base, center for, centered kind of force, if you catch my drift. But regardless of the technique, I'm just gonna make sure I go hard. Come on. Ugh. 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 Okay. 2 more. Okay. Let's drop set this last one. Like I was saying, I got a little bit too excited and I forgot to hit record on that last drop set of the chest press. It was just 12 reps of the 3 plates and then like 5 of the 2 because I was already pretty burnt out. But I think a couple sets of pec deck should be perfect. You know, as heavy as I can manage. Let me just try the stack and see if I can do it. This stack is pretty heavy though, so maybe not. A little lighter. I mean, I could do it, but not for a good set. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay. All right. Let's get over there and then finish this shit up. So I gotta take a second before I hit the set. But this stack isn't that heavy, which is perfect. You know, sometimes if you get big enough, machines, you'll sort of have to dictate your exercise selection based on, you know, the weight that you can load an exercise with. Like, I wouldn't want to start off a chest day with this machine because for me, the whole stack, it's just not enough. So starting off with Smith machine or something where you can load it far beyond you could ever be capable of, that's a perfect machine to start on because you can really push yourself to as much weight as you can do for at least 8 to 12 reps. Honestly, I wish all machines were like that. Like, I want to see a leg extension with 500 pounds on the stack, more than anyone could ever use. Just kind of because. But let's throw this shit around. 2 more and then we're out. Okay. One more. Okay. Whoa. Let's go check the pump, dude. Honestly, this machine is just okay. There we go. Took me a second to get the color grading right, but I was gonna pose down outside, but I mean the lighting is better right here. Yeah, well actually, is this bulb fucking me? Ah, fuck, it's hot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking exposed electrics. Oh, this is perfect. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're in business. Let's get that exposure down one more level. Dude, here we go. So chest, pretty quick lift, nothing complicated. Just kind of moved between a few pressing movements and then some flies, and then some pressing again to finish it off. I've definitely had better chest pumps, I will say that, just subjectively based on feeling, but visually, hard to be dissatisfied. Oh my God. Before we do anything, let's do a little bit of like a breath hold flex to get some veins poking out. Oh, very nice. So what do we got here? Side chest. Nice. Thinking front lat spread. Okay. Whew. I mean, I just ran over here from that last set. Almost done. Thanks. And then, what's another one? Oh, most muscular. Wow. Veins are starting to get freaky. And we've still got like a month and a half, almost 2 months to go of this little, what do we call it, a bulk break. So I'm excited for this to start thinning out. Not that it's not thin now, but you know, I'll just be able to grab onto less and less, and it'll get as thin as my forearms, ideally. Whew. Maybe one of these and we get out of here. Very good. Very good indeed. So they're closing down. Let's get home and finish this workout off with shoulders. All right, so rear delts have been sufficiently pumped. This shirt doesn't really do justice. The sleeves are dark, but they're fucking, I can feel them just poking out that upper corner of my arm. Bad freaking ass. Having big rear delts just makes your shoulder look way crazier, especially from the side and the back. Because everybody's got, you know, you can see your shoulders from the front. You got the side delts helping you out and the front delts making them look big. But from the side, having big rear delts will help you from, you know, having this rounded over look. It's having more of like a full, well, round look. But I'm thinking, let's just fucking spam normal lateral raises. So I'll start with, I think 45 should be a solid weight. I'll probably just stay around there for fucking 8 sets and then we can check the pump. Nothing much to say, honestly. Very simple lift. Okay, that's good. I'm really just trying to go for like a burning feeling on these. I wouldn't want to do so many reps, or well, I wouldn't want to do a weight that's so heavy that I couldn't do, you know, 15 reps at least. I mean, my side delts, they just don't. I don't know if you really need that much weight, right? Shoulders, I feel like is a muscle that's going to benefit from some burning, but that might just be bro science talking. 3 more. Rest. My rest periods for rear delts and side delts are much lower than for chest or legs, because the load, it's not doing as much damage, I feel, as like one of those sets of heavy bench that I was doing before. Because I would have to take like at least I'd have to take at least like 2 minutes after that first heavy set of bench before I moved on to the next one. But with these, more like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Okay. Dude, just one more of those and then fuck, man. Shoulders are fully pumped. Drop set, I'll do 50s and then the 30s. That'll be perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Shoulders are fully pumped. I don't know if you can. I'm looking at it right now. They're kind of poking out of the fucking sleeves. Let's get some freaky lighting going and fucking check it out. This should be about right. Actually, I don't even think I have to fuck with the angles. Might zoom in a little more, but that's it. So shoulders are freaking fully pumped. Let's see what it looks like. So I'll cut it after this, after a little post lift talk. But I've only got one class on Monday, so full day of eating on Tuesday. Get hyped up for it. And I'm not even lying to you this time. I know I'm getting a little bit of a track record with saying when I'm going to do those. But let's see what we're looking like shoulder-wise. Yeah. Oof. Very freaking bulbous indeed. Oh my God. What do you think? Let's hit the other one. I've certainly seen worse, I tell you what. So yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You see how there's a shadow underneath my rear delt? Right? It's just making the whole thing look fucking extra round. You see? Let's see how they're looking at the back double by. Oh. Even just reaching back up like this, I'm just fucking putting my shoulders on fire. So, shoulders definitely poke out a fuck ton in a front and a rear lat spread. Let's get one of those done. Then we can just sit down and discuss. Ooh. See what I'm saying? They're just fucking, they're just up there, man. I lean one side or the other when I do my lat spreads. I need to learn how to get nice and even. What I really need to do is put in another mirror up in front of me like this so I can see my own reflection. Well, so I can see the reflection of my reflection and make little adjustments like here, whatever. Ooh, but either way, shoulders are freaking pumped. I'm kind of hyped up to look at this clip on once I can see it on my computer. But I was talking about this before. I don't think there was no audio. But this is the fucking, I mean, I started lifting at the YMCA. Like the one that I was, actually, was it the one I was at today? No, I went to Metro today. What am I thinking? The one I was at yesterday for yesterday's leg video, that was pretty much like the starter gym. But in all actuality, this is where I really started down here. We used to have a little, not a squat rack. It was just weight stands with this flat bench. So pretty much every couple of days, I would just come down and I wouldn't even really be doing sets. Honestly, I was just constantly trying to test my 1 rep max. You know, I was still a noob. I remember pretty distinctly though, early on when we got the rack, I tried squatting like, I think it was 200. And if it weren't for the little safety bars that were on the bottom, like the safeties that were sticking out of the stands, dude, I would have just totally fucking crushed myself. But a lot of fucking sick lifts happen in here. I mean, this is when you got to do it, when nobody's watching. I guess I'm a little bit, I guess I can't really say that anymore. You're always fucking watching. So I'm a little bit blessed in that sense. I'm never really alone when I'm lifting. But in all honesty, I mean, that's where you really got to push it. I've said this before. If you can't have a good lift without your buddies or, you know, a bunch of other guys hyping you up, then I don't know, like, to an extent, I want to say, like, you know, how bad do you want it? But it could just be kind of like how you started. Like I'll talk to some guys who were into you know, football in high school and stuff like that, and that was the environment that they started lifting in. You know, and they had a crew with them, so they're used to everybody hyping them up. So for somebody like that coming from like a sports background, and then they're transitioning more so into just their own lifting, it can be kind of hard to just fucking lift by yourself. I guess luckily I started off solo, so I'm not spoiled. But you know, if it's just you, don't worry. These lifts add up. You will fucking get something out of it. And not just like something to show off to other people either. I was thinking this to myself, just if you kind of try to self-analyze your own motivators, what do you think is pushing you harder? To impress other people or to impress yourself? I'm not a fucking psychologist, so I can't really get into it too much deeper than that, but just something to think about, you know? Just something to freaking think about. So for me, plan is to go upstairs, get a hostile cookies and cream protein shake in, because I have not eaten enough fucking protein today. I think I'm only at like 100 something grams. And then I'll probably have some egg whites afterwards, maybe mix in some fat-free cheese. You'll get a better idea of what I'm eating in the full day of eating. Tuesday. I'm not joking. Look out for it. But other than that, ooh, dude, this is fucking sick. Pump plus cool lighting. Oh my God, I love it. So that's it. Cardio in the morning, and then I've got a back day tomorrow. I think I'll probably go to the same gym I went to today, that Metro, because they've got a lot of really cool hammer strength machines. Like pretty much every gym has that one hammer strength where you sit on it like this and you're doing the rows. You know, it's got 2 handles up here, but it's a little bit more niche when you see the ones where you can reach up here with the underhand, or like you've got the underhand, stuff like that. So I don't mind a back day where it's just pull downs and cable rows and pullovers, but you know, in the spirit of hitting things in a variety of ways, that's kind of why I like bouncing around gyms. You know, some gyms have stuff that other ones don't. But either way, gonna go eat my food. Gonna not take my vitamins because I took my vitamins in the morning. And get ready for bed, man. Another lift under the belt. Got to keep stacking them up. So I'll see you next time.